Bro, Suarez rang Ved last night.
Oh, dang.
Suarez rang everyone. He rang Tony as well. I don't know why he gives so much of a shit.
He was saying that you took his chain as well.
Yeah, I
like
took his chain.
Has that, no?
Yeah, he mentioned
Yeah, I
you.
got it on me now.
No, I didn't take.
No, he doesn't
shit.
have like a proper chain. It's more like a plastic.
Yeah, he
chain.
was
James
fishing
took
with
it
your
for
name,
for
bro.
the battle thing. What with me? Yeah, that's
yeah.
because I went in the cells last night with the gun that I shot T with, and was obviously linked to the crime. So they were questioning me bears on that, and Suarez was like, "What's going on?" Like I'm seeing T on Twitter tweeted about this, and you got a gun to shot him, and I just said, "Hey, I got the gun this morning." Just a coincidence.
Yeah, he was asking about you and like, yeah, he was proper fishing.
Yeah, I mean, when we go that level of public, yeah, yeah. I mean, if we're gonna go public and say new leader T's gone, that's like not really bad if the cops find that out either. So I don't know what he's trying to do though. It seems to me like it's more than him just being curious, because like he's moving mad. Like he's calling people who we don't even chat to that much, trying to find out what's going on.
You think he's trying to stir?
I don't know, but like, why is he called me? Like he spoke to me, I gave him nothing. He called Matt gave him nothing. He then went to Tony.
That's weird. Out of everyone, Tony.
Like, why would you go? Yeah, like why would you logically go Tony?
Yeah, because Tony called me and was like, "Was there something in the boot or like, and like more to it?" And asked if you'd been sent off yet, because it was taking long for you to get sent off.
That's what Tony said to me. He was like, Suarez was talking about it as if it was like you was about to get raided or some shit. I don't think it's anything to do with that, because I've been charged with it, been sent off, done the time. I think he's just, to be honest, I think he's wounded about the fact you took his chain, and he's now really like, because he was saying to me in the cells, he was like, Sparky, I'm Mandem. I deserve to know what's going on. And I said, bro, don't get it twisted. You ain't fucking Mandem, bro. And then I said to him, I said, name 3 OG members of the Mandem. And he said, Tommy Cruiser is the first one. And I said, yeah, you've already fucked it.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be honest. Who do we think is gonna turn on us the most? Because I think ballers would never turn on us. That's one given.
There's relationships we have, and then there's relationships that T had, for sure. Like, I think ballers, like you said, we can probably agree will be all right.
I think Vagos would be neutral, because none of the Vagos there know who T is.
And we don't even really have a relationship with the Vargos anyway.
Yeah.
I do though.
It's gonna be the people who like T dealt with the most, right? So like, I could see Angels completely dropping all beef they had with T.
No, that's the thing.
I could see that happening.
T was saying they don't want to do any business with the Mandem.
Yeah.
Like Mandem full stop, you know?
Trying to think who else. We definitely just need to keep our circle pretty tight at the moment, and like, not be giving info away, because we don't know who's finding out what for what reason.
Yeah. If CG was around, I think they'd drop us in a heartbeat.
Hey guys. Didn't he talk to Miguel beforehand? Like,
What'd
so
you
like,
say?
he talked to Miguel, right? So like, how close are him and Miguel?
Pretty close.
So like,
I
would
say
include
it's probably,
Hydra then, yeah?
I was gonna say I'd say it's probably 50-50.
Doesn't I would say it probably is 50-50 whether we.
A lot of us have
or not.
relationships with Hydra though.
Yeah, exactly.
We were in a shootout with them
thinks
yesterday.
They would respect the fact that it's like a
joint thing,
Mandem thing, and then part of me thinks that they would just go with T. Like I don't know them well enough to know.
T brings them, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's what story T tells them and what energy brings them.
I think it's obviously by Twitter we can assume he's going to be running with the whole "we stole money from him" thing.
Yeah.
I'd be honest, if T goes to Hydra, I think Hydra will back him. That's coming from how I think they'll operate it. I just think that's how it'll be. Hydra aren't afraid to step on toes and burn bridges.
Do you think
That's
he's
true,
trying
their whole
to?
thing is built on Snake. You know,
The thing is,
makes sense.
city's been boring too, so
Mm.
to squish on, like, for no one wants to go to war with Hydra in that sense. So if you wanted to, like, I'm not boring, but I mean, like, it's been dry. Who's been warring, you know? So if an opportunity comes to war, I wouldn't think they'd put it past them, you know? Add some spice in the city, you know?
Smart for us to lock in with the connections we do have then, and just make sure we because we're gonna essentially need to start rebuilding and start networking fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, I have access to 2 pipelines, so even if we get cut off from our main pipeline, I can get supplied from the other pipeline, you know?
I don't think I don't think that
I don't think it would, but
that
worse
guy
comes to
would.
worse, you know?
I don't think Pigeon would ever shut us off.
I don't think he would, but you never know.
Bro, Pigeon literally doesn't even shut off his biggest ops, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I
people
think
fuck him over and he'll still do it. So.
Doesn't have to be Pigeon that shuts us off, though. Could be them, you know?
Yeah.
Saints were acting big on Twitter as well.
What are they
Yeah,
saying?
that's an easy step for T, right? Like that's a very. It makes sense for him to make us think that that's a possibility.
When what's it called? When T and Vince were beefing, one of the Saints member tweeted out like a debt collective agency picture.
So they're like pay to hire?
Yeah, and then I texted one of them and said, "You're begging for it on Twitter," and he responded and said, "If I was begging for it, I would have posted this." And he sent a picture of 3 of them wearing our chains, and then I said, "Yeah, you're wearing it proudly," and then he never responded.
I mean, the thing is, we fight them once. We know our weaknesses. We know our strengths. We'll just have to use that to our advantage if it comes to that.
If he gets anyone on us, we're fighting, bro. We have to. It's like this is like make or break scenarios right now. Like if it gets to a point where he actually gets someone to come try to do shit on the streets, then we group up and we fight hard. What do you think in terms of like our narrative? When we say what happened, do we want to say T's no longer Mandem, or do we want to say T left?
He left.
I'm gonna be honest. I think if we have any sort of chance of keeping relations with Hydra, I think we need to meet with them and explain what happened. Because T's going to do it anyway. So why hide it from them? Why lie to them? Why give them that doubt in their mind? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we could speak to Hydra. My only worry is that if they've already made their mind up.
I mean, they've already made their mind up. What harm can it do?
But bro,
Well,
if
they
they
could make it a
if
setup.
they've already made their mind up, why are they chilling with us, acting like it's all cordial, like they were with us yesterday? Like,
yeah, like we literally shot
we
cops
literally
down
shot
yesterday.
cops with them, like.
Yeah, let's chat to him then. Let's chat to him.
I think if Miguel or Flippy are awake, we should have a chat with them. That's what I think. I don't know if they'll wake up today, but I don't know. It's just, I think having that bit of honesty and trust between us will
Go a long way.
at least put a I think
Yeah.
it'll go a long way. If they, because Miguel's obviously tried to fish once or twice, but he hasn't been overstepping, right? He probably
Very
heard
much
something
disciplined.
because he reached out to me asking if there was any updates, but he was also, like Saint said, he was speaking to T before it all kicked off, so he would have had an inkling what was going to happen, right? So
Oh,
I
it
think
was the
if we
phone
don't
call
speak
they
to him,
had,
we'd be
bro.
stupid.
I think there would also be an element of him feeling like he contributed to the change a little bit.
True.
Probably.
So like if he acknowledges that,
I mean, Matt, let's
It
not
might-
act
it
like
might
that phone
work in
call
our favour.
was from nothing either, though, right? Like,
Yeah,
we
true.
were filling T in on everything, and he fell asleep twice. He just like what Miguel was saying wasn't wrong. His heart wasn't in it. He didn't care about all the shit.
Yeah.
You know?
but for Miguel to see that perspective, then that makes me think surely he could understand where we're coming from.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Exactly.
worth
That's
a
why I
chat.
think
It's
it's worth
definitely
chatting to
worth
them.
a chat. Yeah, you are right. It's
If
definitely
they
worth
set
a
us
chat.
up, then at least we know where we stand. You know? It's not like they couldn't just pull up here and fucking do it anyway. You know?
I feel like with
You,
the
one of you
lab.
who's close with Hydra, try to set that up then for whenever when either Flippy or Miguel, we need one of them two to be around.
To be
I'll call
honest,
Miggy now, make sure he's not around.
nah, to be fair, I could call him on a we need to set up this vendetta thing, get him in a conversation, and then we could and it's
Oh,
less.
I
think just be
though.
straight
It's
up.
gonna be
Just
up
to
front.
see
Just be
full,
straight
just-
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just so you want
This
to
is
talk
this
about what
is
happened
my
with
point.
T.
We need to chat
Question though.
honestly.